Hey people, salam, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're well and in good health. Okay, so the United Kingdom has lifted a ban on Pakistani Airlines, aka the famous PIA. So it's removed it from the country list of relation to air safety. So let's see what's going on here. So the UK has basically removed Pakistan from its air safety list. That basically means PIA can now apply to operate flights to the UK, according to a statement from the British High Commission in Islamabad. Also, we see here Ishaq Dar, which is the basic Deputy Prime Minister of Pakistan. So he says, heartiest congratulations to all Pakistanis, especially the diaspora in the UK. I'm happy to share the ban on Pakistani International Airlines, PIA, has been lifted. The foundation for this breakthrough was laid during the last PDM government under Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, when we undertook critical reforms, including 3 legislations enabling PIA CAA to meet ICAO's requirements, leading to resumption of flights to Europe in November 24, and we made concerted diplomatic efforts in addition to technical and regulatory compliances with the UK authorities on this matter to ensure basically an earliest lifting of the ban. It's never too late. So there you have it. So that's the Deputy Prime Minister's tweet. Then here we have basically the article. So it says here, Deputy in Pakistan PIA was banned from flying to the European Union, UK and the US in June 2020, a month after one of its Airbus A320s plunged into Karachi's model colony, killing 100 people nearly. The ban on operating to Europe was lifted in November last year. So this development basically come after a team from the UK Department of Transport has evaluated and come to a conclusion that aviation security inspection at Islamabad International Airport is declaring Pakistan security arrangements are basically good enough for international standards, right? And following air safety improvements, the UK's Air Safety Committee has lifted UK restrictions on Pakistani carriers that was basically stated by the British High Commission as reported on dawn.com. So individual airline carriers will still need to apply for permits to operate in the UK via UK Civil Aviation Authority. British High Commissioner Jay Marriott said, I'm grateful to aviation experts in UK and Pakistan for their collaborative work to drive improvements to meet international safety standards. While it will take time for flights to resume, once the logistics are in place, I look forward to using a Pakistani carrier when visiting family and friends. So you can see here a post on a tweet that was done by her. After such an independent, technically driven process, UK's Air Safety Committee has lifted its restrictions on Pakistan carriers. It'll take some time for the flights to resume and so on. So the decision on delisting states air carrier PIA from the UK Air Safety List was made through an independent aviation safety process, according to the statement. So it looks like there was a thorough process that took place in regards to evaluating Pakistan International Airlines' ability to be able to fly safely. So this was overseen by UK's Air Safety Committee, who have been working closely with the Pakistani Aviation Authority over a few years. The committee has judged that necessary safety improvements have been made since the last 4 years. Therefore, based on this independent and technically driven process, it decided to remove Pakistan from its air carriers, the safety list. So PIA said it was set to resume flights to the UK, ready, steady, go. So that should be potentially happening in the coming months. Still, it became possible after adherence to most stringent flight safety standards, as it should be. So PIA officially have said they're all set to resume flights, and it's become possible after following the relevant safety standards. And I don't see why they weren't following them in the first place, but here now they've gone through the process, and they definitely are now, according to this article. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif hailed the move, saying it will provide ease in travel between the UK and Pakistan. I mean, a lot of people, friends, family members, mine included, have been traveling to Pakistan, and they go via Istanbul or another country like Saudi Arabia or Dubai, and it takes more than 12, 13, 14, 15 hours sometimes, even longer. Obviously with Pakistan Airlines, it could take 8 hours, 8.5 hours. So direct flight is always more convenient for the British Pakistani diaspora as well as other British Pakistanis as well. So with over 1.6 million people of Pakistani heritage living in the UK and thousands of British nationals in Pakistan, today's announcement brought a long-awaited relief and new opportunities for friends and families to reunite. So that would be good to see that. So you've had statements from the Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister, and various other people, such as the Aviation Minister Khwaja Asif, who commended the government led by his party for crossing another milestone, saying 3 years of solid work. In a press conference in Islamabad, Asif said Aviation Ministry will now apply for licenses to restore routes to Britain. I don't know exactly how long that will take, but we're hoping it will happen quickly. Move on to another positive development. The UK government yesterday launching e-visas for Pakistani students and workers as part of an enhanced border and immigration system. And, you can see now so lots of positivity happening in terms of that as well. And then the article goes on to talk about a few of the elements around that. Okay, people, so it sounds like good news for PIA to resume its flight operations back in the UK in the coming months after a few other bits and bobs of processes to go through. And then that will hopefully ease things up for British Pakistanis living in the UK, British Muslims, and others that want to travel to Pakistan from the UK. Okay, people, please do like, share, subscribe, comment below. Let us know, will you use PIA in the future? Don't forget to check out the links in the description. You can join the channel by clicking the join button and support our work. Okay, people, catch you in the next one.